been unlocking a lot more stuff now. And even though we're losing some space to add things, I think what I want to do is try and add a corkscrew roller coaster. Now the way I'm going to have to do this is we're going to have to make it so it's slightly elevated and it goes over a lot of previous things in the way. So it starts off at 9 foot and it's going to go up to 19 foot. Now it can't go too low down because there's all the paths. But hopefully I can make it so here. In fact, I'll make it go up to 21 foot. There we go. So we can actually make it hit the path properly, the way we want. So it will start off with a relatively steep drop, and then it will go a bit flat. We'll drop down again, which is now over the twist. So what we'll do is we'll just make it drop slowly, and then we'll add in some corkscrews. We don't have enough space to do on that side, so what we'll have to do, we'll have to start off with a right one, and then go to a left one. Have a another left one. Oh, we don't have enough space to do a left one. So what we'll do, we'll go forward a bit and we'll add a right one, which we don't have enough space for. It's quite hard to create all these rides to have the correct space for. In fact, we're going to have to zigzag through all these rides to have another corkscrew, which we just managed to do, and to try and make it spin round back into the park, to the station, I mean. It needs to go down back to 9 foot. But because the way that the other rides are, what I'm going to do is just maneuver around them. Here we go. And we go back into the station. A simple entrance and exit. In fact, the exit's probably going to have a few things in the way. And let's give it a bit of a test. So obviously it starts off by going quite high up. It takes a while. Let's see if there's any features to increase that speed. No, we cannot increase the speed at the moment. So we go up and round. At which point we'll start to drop really quite steep, go up a little bit, take our first corkscrew, go round, take our second corkscrew, go round back into the station. So I'm not too sure about the ending. It could probably have a few more corkscrews and whatnot, but hopefully our test results will be good from this. Our test results come through hopefully soon. There we go. So it's got a high excitement rating, which is really good. Though we've got a very high intensity rating, so there is a small chance people are going to go on this because it's so intense. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up for £2 with a colour scheme of what we've been having before. So obviously we've got this yellow track. Make it a bit darker around the edge. We'll have the carts, the orange with slightly different orange on the sides, or white with orange on the side. That looks quite nice. So what we're going to do, we'll connect the exit path to the main path system. Probably definitely going to have a handyman on this section of the park, because it's going to be quite sickening, especially because it's got such a high nausea rating as well. Here we go. A lovely queue for our roller coaster. That's £2, and we're going to now open it up to the public. We have to add some things just to make sure people don't throw up everywhere. So we're going to have some chairs and some bins around the exit, and we've got to find the handyman. That's area. This is, I think it might be this guy. Yep. So we've now got the handyman going around here, and also we need a mechanic around this section. Is it mechanic 5? Mechanic 5, his area is this section. So we've got a mechanic and a handyman that will go around that area. Let's have a look at our recent messages. So we've had quite a few breakdowns whilst we're making that. So everything, if I just go to them, they're all fine. And we've just unlocked, for the stand-up steel coaster, a half loop. This means that for runaway minecart, I can create the roller coaster I wanted to from the start. Now this is based on a real roller coaster I've been on. I know there's various versions of it. I believe it's being called things like the boomerang, the missile, and other various rides. So what it does, it starts off with a half loop, corkscrew left, do another corkscrew left, and then we're going to have a half loop, go flat. Let's take a picture of people. So we always like a picture from this. We're going to have a complete loop right, and then we're going to go up like we've been doing before. Let's just test that and have a look. Now I've actually been on one of these, and there was one near me as I was growing up, which I never actually got to go on, which was a shame. But anyway, these are really good rides, and if you see one, I recommend that you go on them. They're really fun. So they do that half loops with the corkscrew, they do a full loop, they go up, and they do it all again backwards. Now the one I've been on wasn't actually a stand-up roller coaster, even though I have been on a stand-up roller coaster in a theme park called Drayton Manor, which they've got a roller coaster called Shockwave. It has a massive loop, and it's got a bunch of corkscrews at the end. It's quite a good ride to go on. So obviously it's still £1.50, £2 for a picture, and let's have a look at its rating. So it's very intense. It's more exciting, and its nausea is quite high. So hopefully people will go on it. If not, then we're going to have to change, or maybe make a second roller coaster. I mean, we've got enough money for making multiple roller coasters. We're doing quite well. I think we're on track to win this. We've got a surplus of money, and we've not got much space to actually add anything else. Now, I know there's a feature to let you buy and hire land, so let's have a look around, see if there's any land we can buy